Have you ever stopped to think about why she never reaches out to you, even though she shows interest? You wonder if you're doing something wrong or if she really doesn't care about you. The truth is that there are several reasons behind this behavior, and not all of them are what you might imagine. Many men misinterpret the signals and end up making hasty decisions that only worsen the situation. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening and, more importantly, what you can do about it. You'll understand the real reasons behind this behavior and learn practical strategies to create a more favorable dynamic, where she also takes the initiative to reach out to you. Female emotional security represents a fundamental aspect that many men are completely unaware of. It functions as a sophisticated psychological mechanism that determines whether a woman will feel comfortable taking the initiative or will remain in a state of expectation. When a man demonstrates excessive availability, he automatically reduces his attractiveness. It's as if he is always available, without mystery, without challenge. This makes her perceive him as someone predictable and consequently less interesting. Her emotional security is not easily built with ease or submission, but with self-respect and with the perception that you have an independent life. Creating a safe environment does not mean being submissive or agreeing to everything. It means setting clear boundaries, maintaining your individuality, and showing that your existence does not solely depend on her. When you demonstrate that you have purposes, personal goals, and a rich life, you automatically become more attractive. The difference between emotional support and dependency is subtle but crucial. Support means being present during important moments without invading her space or creating suffocating expectations. Dependency, on the other hand, represents a constant need for validation and approval, which quickly drives her away. A woman seeks security in someone who appears emotionally stable, who doesn't need her to feel complete, but who chooses her as a complement to their journey. This means cultivating self-knowledge, working on one's own flaws and qualities, and demonstrating maturity in interactions. Thus, female emotional security is not about doing everything right all the time, but about conveying a sense of confidence, stability, and independence. She needs to feel that you are okay with yourself, that your happiness does not exclusively depend on her, and that your presence is a choice, not a desperate need to fill emotional voids. When you understand this dynamic, an environment is created where she naturally feels attracted and secure to take initiatives without pressure or excessive expectations. Female interest signals can seem enigmatic, but they actually follow quite interesting communication patterns. Correctly interpreting these signals requires a deep understanding of the interaction and communication mechanisms that women use. First, it's fundamental to understand that replying to messages is not just a mechanical act, but a subtle demonstration of interest. When she replies quickly, uses emojis, asks questions that prolong the conversation, or seeks details about your life, these are clear signals that you have sparked her curiosity. Body language also reveals a lot. Prolonged glances, discreet smiles, subtle touches during a conversation, or seemingly casual physical closeness are non-verbal codes that express genuine interest. These micro-expressions communicate much more than words. Initiating meaningful conversations requires skill and strategy. It's not about bombarding her with messages, but about creating moments of genuine connection. Ask about her interests, share interesting experiences, and show that you can maintain an engaging and intelligent conversation. Her silence also communicates. A period without responses doesn't necessarily mean disinterest. It might indicate that she is processing something or evaluating the dynamics of the interaction. The key is not to panic or send consecutive messages that will push her away. Direct communication will always prevail over seduction games. If you notice consistent signs of interest, but also a certain hesitation, create moments for open and honest conversations. Demonstrating emotional maturity to discuss feelings and expectations can be extremely attractive. Your posture matters just as much as your words. Conveying security, confidence, and emotional independence exponentially increases your chances of stirring genuine interest. Women are naturally attracted to men who seem to be in harmony with themselves, with life projects, and without a constant need for validation. Therefore, develop your ability to interpret subtle signals, maintain intelligent and authentic communication, and always be ready to create moments of true connection. Her interest will be a natural consequence when you master these communication and relationship skills. Mystery in relationships serves as a powerful fuel for attraction. Imagine female interest as a delicate flame that needs to be fed with subtlety and intelligence. Revealing everything immediately would be like pouring water on that flame, quickly extinguishing any possibility of fascination. Sharing experiences gradually has become a sophisticated art of seduction. It's not about lying or creating fictional characters, but constructing interesting narratives that provoke curiosity. Every detail about you should be like a puzzle that she pieces together gradually, creating a sense of anticipation and interest. The real magic of mystery lies in creating spaces for imagination. When you don't give everything away at once, you allow her to construct versions of who you are. This mental speculation process keeps desire alive and attraction warm. It's like an engaging movie where each scene reveals a new detail, keeping the viewer completely engaged. Strategically, you can alternate moments of revelation with periods of intentional silence. Tell a fascinating story and then pause. Display an interesting skill, but don't feel the need to explain all the details. Leave room for her curiosity to work. Men who master this technique understand that desire does not arise from total availability, but from intellectual and emotional provocation. A woman needs to feel that there is something beyond the surface, something that makes her want to discover more about you. It's not about manipulation, but about creating layers of interest. Your goal should be to awaken her natural curiosity, making each interaction a unique and engaging experience. The mysterious person naturally attracts more attention because they represent a challenge, an adventure waiting to be discovered. The key lies in balance. Mystery doesn't mean being inaccessible or distant, but rather selective and interesting. Show vulnerability at times, strength at others. Share dreams, but keep some secrets. Be genuine, yet strategic. When you master the art of mystery, you transform each interaction into an engaging dance where desire and curiosity walk side by side, creating a dynamic where she will naturally be drawn closer and want to know more about you. The need for novelty in relationships is a crucial element that many men completely overlook. Just imagine, you keep doing the exact same things, in the same places, with the same behavior. What woman would be stimulated by such predictability? None. Stagnation is the true killer of interest. When you stop evolving, growing, and challenging yourself, you automatically become less interesting. Women are naturally attracted to men who demonstrate the ability to learn, adapt, and continuously overcome challenges. Stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't mean doing something radical, but rather implementing small changes that provoke personal growth. Trying a new hobby, learning a language, starting a personal project, traveling to different destinations, all of this adds layers of interest to your personality. Traveling, for example, is a transformative experience. It not only provides you with fascinating stories to share, but also expands your worldview. Each new culture visited, each challenge overcome in an unfamiliar environment makes you more interesting and attractive. Developing skills that differentiate you in the professional or personal market also works like a magnet. When you demonstrate that you are constantly evolving, creating, and producing, you automatically spark admiration. It's not about being the best, but about always being on the move. Personal evolution needs to be genuine. It doesn't help to take courses just to impress or to travel just to take pictures. True transformation happens internally when you are genuinely committed to your development. This authenticity is what fascinates. Women quickly notice when someone is genuinely committed to their growth versus just performing. The difference lies in the depth of your involvement, in your ability to reflect on your experiences and transform them into real learning. Your goal should be to become an interesting person, not just to attract someone, but for your own fulfillment. When you cultivate this mindset of constant learning and transformation, you naturally become more attractive. Attraction becomes a consequence of your personal development, not the end goal. The key is to remain curious, open to new experiences, and committed to your personal growth. That way, you not only increase your chances of sparking interest, but also build a truly rich and meaningful life. The power dynamic in relationships represents a fascinating and complex element that many men do not fully understand. This subtle gear determines a large part of effective interactions, directly influencing behavior and attraction between people. In reality, power does not manifest through impositions or aggressive demonstrations of authority, but through behavioral subtleties. When we talk about attraction, the perception of control functions as a delicate psychological mechanism that can draw people closer or push them away. Strategic disinterest emerges as an interesting tactic in this relational game. It's not about cruel manipulation, but about a subtle demonstration that you do not depend solely on her approval. This posture generates an almost instinctual curiosity, making her begin to question her own feelings and movements. Insecurity can be a silent poison in effective dynamics. Men who constantly seek external validation transmit an energy of emotional dependence that is extremely unappealing. On the other hand, self-assured individuals with personal projects and emotional independence naturally become more attractive. Establishing healthy boundaries is also part of this power dynamic. It means clearly communicating your expectations, desires, and needs without seeming aggressive or submissive. It's about finding the balance between assertiveness and sensitivity. Confidence manifests not through pompous speeches, but through consistent actions. When you demonstrate that your happiness does not exclusively depend on her approval, it creates an environment where mutual respect can genuinely flourish. Destructive emotional games must be avoided. True attraction arises from respect, admiration, and authentic connection. It's not about controlling or being controlled, but about building a relationship where both feel valued and free to be who they truly are. The key lies in a deep understanding that power does not mean domination, but balance, a delicate dance where respect, individuality, and mutual interest intertwine, creating a truly fascinating and healthy, effective dynamic. Recognizing signs of disinterest requires a mature and deep understanding of feminine behaviors. There are fundamental differences between genuine disinterest and mere shyness that need to be accurately identified. When a woman is truly uninterested, her signs are consistent and clear. One-word answers, excessive delays in replying to messages, a lack of questions about your life, and no initiatives to approach you are reliable indicators that she does not view you romantically. Shyness, on the other hand, presents different nuances. A shy woman may demonstrate interest through quick glances, discreet smiles, and more hesitant communication. She wants to get closer, but lacks the confidence to take the first step. To approach these situations, direct and respectful communication will always be the best strategy. Creating safe moments for her to feel comfortable expressing her true feelings can reveal much about her real intentions. It is important to emphasize that interpreting signals does not mean pressuring or creating uncomfortable situations. Emotional maturity manifests itself precisely in the ability to respect the limits and feelings of others, even when those do not correspond to what we desire. Self-evaluation in this process is fundamental. Ask yourself honestly, are you creating a welcoming environment? Do you demonstrate security and independence? Do your actions inspire confidence or dependency? Often, disinterest can arise as a protective mechanism on her part, or as a result of your behaviors that are not generating attraction. Accepting this possibility without judgment allows for significant personal growth. When the signs of disinterest are consistent, the healthiest decision may simply be to move on. Not because you are not interesting, but because not all connections are meant to happen. Rejection does not define your worth as a person. It merely represents a natural redirecting of effective energies. Each no opens the space for new encounters, new possibilities, and connections more aligned with who you are. Therefore, observe the signals, be honest with yourself, respect her feelings, and remain open to the opportunities that will arise along the way. Maturity in relationships begins when we accept that not all encounters need to transform into relationships. The creation of genuine interest and true connection fundamentally starts with yourself. There is no more powerful strategy than investing in your own personal and professional development. When you become an interesting person, with clear purposes and a life rich in experiences, you automatically become a magnet for meaningful connections. Your actions will speak much louder than any pretty words. Demonstrating value does not mean flaunting accomplishments, but rather showing consistency between words and practice. When you truly live your principles, you exude an authenticity that naturally sparks curiosity and admiration. Small surprises can be true triggers of interest. I'm not referring to expensive gifts, but to clever and unexpected gestures. A timely message about something she mentioned days ago, a perceptive comment about a topic of her interest, or simply a smile at the right moment can create moments of true connection. The secret lies in creating interesting relational content. This means not only sharing information, but also provoking reflections. Stories that inspire, knowledge that broadens horizons, perspectives that challenge conventional thinking. All of this serves as fuel to awaken the desire to get closer. Cultivating a deep connection goes far beyond superficial interests. It means understanding the other person's values, dreams, and fears, listening genuinely, without judgment, demonstrating that you truly care about her essence, not just her appearance or social status. Your internal energy will always be the greatest attraction. Men who are in constant evolution, who face challenges with maturity, and who maintain a positive attitude toward life naturally become magnetic. It's not about being perfect, but about being committed to your personal growth. Develop communication skills that go beyond the trivial. Learn to tell engaging stories, to ask interesting questions, to create moments of genuine exchange. Your ability to generate meaningful connections will determine much more of your potential to spark interest than any superficial pickup technique. The fundamental key is to be so interesting that she will naturally want to get to know you better. Not as a calculated goal, but as a natural consequence of your personal development and authenticity. The journey we've undertaken together reveals fundamental truths about modern relationships. Understanding why she doesn't reach out to you goes far beyond superficial seduction techniques. It represents a deep understanding of feminine emotional dynamics. Each insight shared is not just a strategy, but an invitation for personal transformation. Your relationships will be as interesting as you are as an individual. Therefore, do not seek magical formulas, but invest in your growth, authenticity, and ability to connect genuinely. True attraction arises when you become someone fascinating, not just to conquer, but to live an extraordinary life.